gang? What's up? It's Steve. We're at Guitar Center 2018, hanging with Bob and Brian. We're checking out some new MXR pedals. What do we got here, guys?
So what we're talking about here is the MXR Sugar Drive. Sugar Drive is our take on a mythological overdrive that is big on the aftermarket, that costs a lot of money. Our version has a different voicing to it. As you turn down the gain stage, it brings in a little more clean. Actually, it brings in a lot more clean the more you turn it down. And as you turn the gain stage up, it takes the clean out. And so some of these like high-end tone-chasing guys, Jeff Beck, Warren Haynes, John Mayer, they use this style of circuit, this pedal, to great effect. And generally, they can use it as a tone conditioner, where they just kind of leave it on, pushing their tube amp. They can use it as a clean boost, a dirty boost, or just a straight-up overdrive. So right now, I kind of have it kind of in the middle, all at noon, but let me show you what it sounds like when you turn the gain down and the volume up. Here's bypass. So it's like a clean boost, and we're slamming the input of the amp, so it's getting a little grainy. Here it is with the gain all the way up, kind of like a, anybody would play like a straight up overdrive.
It also has true hardwire bypassing or buffered bypassing, selectable on a switch. If you want that true, unadulterated, no touch your guitar during bypass, you got it. Flip the switch, you have a really nice, solid buffer line that drives the cable, no triboelectrics, no microphonics. So it's a lot packed in there. Plus, it has also the classic voltage doubler. 9-volt in, 18 volts internal. So you have a lot of headroom, you have a lot of dynamic range to hit that front end of the amp. So if you want this thing not to clip with the cleaner side, it won't. But now you have that clean stage going in, amp, and it really plays well with a lot of these classic, beautiful tube amplifiers that we've grown.
It's got a real nice mid presence. It just kind of puts you right up on the front of the speaker.
What it does is, the way it's shaped, it's mid-range, but it's not so mid-range that it's like boxy. It gives it's like as Brian said, it's a conditioner. It takes a lot of the harshness out and just kind of compresses the frequency response a little bit in, but not so mid-rangey that it sounds very hollow.
All right, so also we got here a Fuzz. Now that's a 108 Fuzz?
So the classic 108 Fuzz is an offering that we offer in the small platform. We used to have it in a bigger platform. It's the exact same circuit. It's the BC 108 that we stuff into the Jimi Hendrix Fuzz space. But this has input buffer, and Bobby will be able to explain that to you. But what I want to do is I want you to hear what it sounds like. I got this thing dimed, the volume, and the fuzz. Here it is, bypass. It cleans up real nice too. Just roll back the volume on your guitar. Now, another thing you can do is you put the buffer input. You tell them what I'm doing.
Well, essentially, the input of a fuzz face is very low, very low input impedance. It doesn't play well with classic crybaby wah-wah outputs, but it also, with the buffer out, it also loads the guitar down, sweetens the highs. Some people like that, like a super long cable. Yeah. But what it does do, when you push it in, buffer in, without a crybaby, it brightens things up. New dimension. So you got almost like a tone control at your tips. But with the buffer in, it'll play well with the crybaby. Crybaby not loaded down, it'll operate properly. Load that down, it'll almost start turning into a spitty oscillator, which may be cool if you're looking for that.
Yeah. So I'm going to play with the input buffer in, play a little bit, then I'll play a little bit with the crybaby, and you'll hear that. And then I'll take the input buffer out and play with the crybaby, and you hear about how it craps out and gets all spitty and crazy, which is cool. So this is the fuzz all the way up with the input. bypassed. Now you'll hear it with the crybaby. Now with the buffer out, and you'll hear the crybaby and the fuzz face getting a fist fight.
That's awesome.
Which could be cool if that's what you're going for. But so now you have the option. Go with that or actually clean. Wow.
Very cool. So how soon will Guitar Center customers be able to do this themselves?
Good.
March on the Sugar Drive, February on the Classic 108 Fuzz.
Awesome. So new MXR pedals coming to you soon. Keep checking GuitarCenter.com for more. New from NAMM.